No, he
No.
didn't draw.
So you
What?
won't get an AOO on this unless you have a natural
What?
weapon.
I do have a natural weapon.
Why is he showing
I
plus?
have
Oh
a
well.
beak.
Excellent. Okay, so here's the deal. When he attacks, you get an AOO on him because he's trying to grapple you.
Now, I have no reason to fight my party, right?
Basically, yes. You still see them as allies. You feel like you should get them to
Is there any way
go
that I
to the
can,
major
like, if he's
portal.
trying to, I'm not gonna, I don't want to do any damage to him, but is there a way that I can
You
stop
can
him?
do non-lethal damage. So you take a -4 on the attack, and you deal damage that heals up really quickly.
Okay, yeah, I'll do.
You recover 1 point an hour, and instead of killing someone when you reach 0, they get knocked unconscious.
All right.
Is that something you'd like to do?
Yes.
Okay.
So what am I rolling for that? Just Dex or Strength?
D20 plus Dex, because it's a little natural weapon attack, right? Okay, that's
Yeah.
not going to hit. So, Michael, again, you have a double plus. That's what's causing your macro to not work.
Yeah. I think so. I think.
All right. Okay, your counterattack misses, Mason. Viega's attack misses. Which brings up Kath.
Hmm.
Inter-party conflict.
I can move up a couple squares, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then,
Do I get another one of those, or is it only one per turn that I get?
You only get one, and that's when someone provokes one.
Okay.
She hasn't provoked one yet. I just want to remind you, you have an ability called Stunning Fist that stuns people.
yeah, I know.
And you can do non-lethal damage with that.
All right. In this case, I feel like I'm gonna have to do it
All right?
because he's not listening.
You make a non-lethal attack and attach Stunning Fist to that attack. So, let's do
All
it.
right. What am I looking at for rolls?
It's just
Strength.
a regular attack roll, strength plus bad, which I think for you is the
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we discussed it earlier a lot.
Yes, we
Mason,
did.
what's your AC?
19.
That's not good.
22.
Okay, make a fort save, Mason, and then Kath, you still deal your non-lethal damage.
That's
Four,
-4.
So
No.
normally
Improved
it's
on
-4 for everyone but you. You're a
All right.
monk, so you're trained to take people down non-lethally naturally.
So it's gonna be
Naturally.
1d6
Yep. Plus your strength modifier.
plus 5.
All right, Mason. Your friend, who is a girl, punches you in the face and tries to like send chi vibrations through your body to stun you, but you're just like, nah, I ain't having none of that. I
Yeah.
didn't do the voice.
I ain't having none of that.
Yeah,
That was terrible voice.
Yeah, we're not doing.
I don't
so
know.
well.
Like I'm not feeling Mason's voice
You're not
tonight.
feeling Masony right now because you're not yourself. You're literally a mind slave to a bartender.
Excuse me, party. Why are you hitting me?
Because Mason, you're
I love
just
the idea that his voice
unspeaking.
completely changes when he's under enchantment.
Yeah. Gentlemen and lady, I suggest that we leave this plagued lands.
So,
I think
Kat,
it's I think it's gentlemen and ladies.
What was that?
You deal your
Oh yeah,
damage.
2 ladies. Yeah.
What?
You deal damage.
All right.
Yeah, you do your d6 plus your strength or whatever. And then Chazon, what is your secret plan that doesn't involve rope that you just pulled out?
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on him.
Interesting.
I'm not evil, so good
That's
luck.
fantastic. It fails.
7 damage.
So you deal 7 non-lethal damage to Mason. Chazon, you're going to need to make a touch attack on him.
Yep.
Do I have to like mark that somehow on my duda?
I miss.
Yes, you took 7 non-lethal damage, so
Is that just normal health or?
kind of.
So if I just
mark
have
it
like
down
a-
as normal health. When your health reaches 0 and you have any non-lethal damage at all, you fall asleep. So Chase, you definitely don't hit Mason.
Do I still have the spell now?
Yes, you're still
Okay.
holding a protection from evil spell.
Got it.
All right, Mason, you're up.
yeah.
Chazon is trying to touch you with magic. Eviega's trying to grab your body. Catherine tried to punch you in the face and succeeded, and tried to force you.
Put you to sleep.
Yeah, she tried to put you in a paralysis lock. It was weird as shit. You've never seen that before. Anyway, it's your turn.
It's only because I care.
It's only because I care.
Your crazy party's attacking you, man.
We love you.
Alright,
Wow, I feel like, okay, I feel like it'd be awesome if this was the beginning of the show, like the first scene of the show.
yeah.
Like
But then you went back
the
and
whole
like,
show begins in
24
medias
hours
res,
later.
and you guys are like beating down on him, and your faces are all like smiling and creepy. You're like, "We love you, Mason. Stop trying to run away." He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just trying to get back to the portal." And then like we cut back and like show all the steps that lead up to this, and that's the mid-season. This is the mid-season stinger right here.
Alright, first thing I do, I remove the winter thing as said.
Oh boy! All right,
Oh.
within. Let me see how long it's gonna take. Not long, I think.
No, not long.
Unprotected below 0. You have 10 minutes, and then you're gonna have to start making fort saves, Catherine.
Sweet.
Oh my-
I'm dead.
Not yet.
I will be.
Not yet. All right, Mason.
Goodbye,
you-
season 1.
Oh, let me make sure you can do that. I need to see if it's dismissible. It's called Winter Feathers, right?
Yeah, winter feathers, yeah.
Let's double check, just to be sure.
It might
It's
not be. so-
Yeah, it's not a dismissible spell. You can't remove it.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
All
die.
right. What else?
Aw.
What other action would you
Oh,
like
it was
to
such a
take?
good story.
Okay,
Yeah, it would have been terrifying. You literally would have murdered her. As a result.
Yeah.
yeah.
Would have died.
Well,
Laid at
I
Mason.
literally did, like,
Like,
if
what?
that was the case, I literally did warn the player the moment you physically assault me,
Yeah.
it's gone, so, like,
I don't-
okay, let's take a look here, whew.
You should climb a tree and then glide the rest of the way.
That's
to
what
the
I
winter
was,
portal.
that's what I was thinking, but my first thing I want to try and do is, like, get away from everyone. What's the best way of doing that?
Withdrawal and then try to run across the ice, I guess.
Yeah.
You have to make an acrobatics check to do it.
Vega's behind him.
Can you guys see that?
Vaguely.
You're
No.
welcome.
It's like some base.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do. All right.
Well, I'm all about that base. No trouble.
All
No
about
trouble.
that base. Bad that base. Bad that base.
I feel like I'm not doing the hand thing right. There's not enough whip in motion here.
Okay. So, all right. I don't want to hurt the party.
Okay. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
We don't want to kill you either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not obvious.
I haven't done any lethal damage.
I don't know. It feels like you hit me pretty hard. All right. So acrobatics, I guess, to there if I can. Like, is that how far can I get with
So
acrobatics?
with withdrawal, your first step doesn't provoke at all.
Okay. Then after that, it's acrobatics.
Yes.
So how far can I get if I pass the acrobatics?
40 feet, right? Oh, you're trying to run.
Yeah.
Okay, so with running, you can't withdraw. So you can either prevent them from taking an attack on you early, or you can just like flat out run.
I'll just run.
Okay, make an acrobatics check. It's a DC 5.
Oh, then I pass. I got 5.
Okay, so here's the deal. You're now flat-footed to all of their attacks, and they all get a free attack on you.
Because of acrobatics?
Because you're running.
Okay, yeah.
Damn it.
You can
You
try.
know
Wait,
it's-
wait. You can try to run acrobatically. That's true.
I have a high enough dex where that would...
You would have to make 3 acrobatics checks, and all of the checks are at +4, +5. They're all at a +9, which makes it really hard.
Well, I got
anyway.
+5 to my acrobatics.
All right,
So.
they get a +9 to their CMDs, so you're going to be rolling against like a 20+. You can do it. You can certainly do it. There's no
So what do I
problem.
have to... What's the DC on this? What do I have to do?
It's their CMD +9.
Okay, I don't know what their CMD is.
I don't know either. But my,
Guys, what is your CMDs?
I have a 18
Ugh.
plus 9.
so
There's
it's
no way I can
27. That's impossible for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. All right, so I'm just going to run as
Okay.
far as I can get.
So everyone has failed so far. Catherine, you get a free attack on him as well.
18.
That misses. Oh, he's flat foot. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. You get to punch him once.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
You have multiple uses of Stunning Fist per day.
You
But
can
you
only
can't
use
use
it
it.
once around.
Oh, right.
11.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, shoot you for a fuck ton, man.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're
Oh, I'm
sleeping.
sick.
It's
It's not
non-lethal
lethal.
damage, bro. Just
Yeah,
knocks
well,
you
I
out.
guess I'm unconscious then.
Okay,
All right.
she knocks you out. You go to run, you're like, fuck this! And she's just like, BAM! Right in the nose, and your beak breaks, and you're like bleeding blood everywhere.
And as he goes unconscious, I just want to tell him straight up, I love you, Mason. I'm doing this for your own good.
Yep. And so
yeah.
is this. I touch
Sure.
him with the protection from evil.
Okay, it does nothing.
It does nothing. He doesn't even get to make another save.
That's correct.
Huh.
I'll let
What are you
guess
trying
why.
to do, Dan?
So, what Dan is attempting to do is protect you from an evil source of magic. If the person casting a spell on you is evil, you would get another save.
That was a
The problem
poison.
here is that no one casts a spell on you. You rank an item that has no alignment.
Right.
You have no protection against it.
Right.
See. I
If
thought he was
she
trying to like protect
had
himself against
if
me.
she
or
was an
something.
evil spellcaster and had cast suggestion on you, that would allow you to make another save.
Mm.
But that's not the case.
That was like a
Okay.
truth serum.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But none of you understand how it works. I'm telling you out of character how it worked.
Right.
Dan's probably, Chazon is probably completely smug, and he's like, don't worry, when he wakes up, it'll be completely fine. I cast protection from evil on him.
I still have the rope here. I'm still gonna tie
Are
him
you
up.
tying him up? Okay.
Of course. He's a prick.
Wow.
You recover your level in hit points an hour.
I'm gonna
Mason, and
sneak
as
that.
soon as you're back above 0, you're conscious.
So that'd be in an hour then.
Okay.
Well, I'm speeding the process along. I'm gonna tie him up and touch him with a cure light.
Okay.
And I'm sure we'll take him back to town too.
All right, Mason, you're now awake, and
Okay.
you are tied up, and you still really want to get back to that winter portal.
All right. Claw attack on the rope.
Yeah, you're pinned, so you actually can't make attacks anymore.
Well, I mean to break the rope.
Okay,
You
you
heal
need to make
10.
a CMB check. Chazon, what is your CMB?
My CMB is a +4.
So he needs to roll against 24, right? 20 plus your
So I
CMB.
need
I
to
think so.
go against his. Isn't that a rope check?
Yeah,
Is there a
what's your
rope check?
No, it's a CMB. What is your CMB bonus, Dave?
2.
It's impossible for you to ever break out of this.
Or does Dex get swapped over to this at any
Nope.
point because of whatever weapon skill or something?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless
well, then
you had a feat for it.
He has weapon finesse.
I have weapon finesse.
Nah. You need agile maneuvers for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
something worth taking then.
You're desperately attempting to break out of these ropes, and you feel like you're never going to make it.
I say we drag him back to Nadia and cool off in her place if we can.
I don't think.
I feel like Eviega probably looked at the camera when he said that. So I feel Eviega's been non-meta the whole time and completely method, but I feel like the camera was set up for showing a giant snowdrift in the background, and he's like, "We need to take him to Nadia," and then the camera shifts in front of him, and he's like, "And cool off."
Mason, you heal 10.
That was good.
I think any damage you had past 0 automatically gets healed, and you heal 10 on top of that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'd just be full. Yeah.
You only have 10 hit points.
No, 16.
Then you have 6 non-lethal damage.
Yeah, you won't be at full. You'll be
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
that didn't work. Why didn't it work?
He's still struggling. He's doing the hokey pokey.
What could have... Would it be a spellcraft or knowledge arcana? Tell me out here.
I think Arcana would probably. Spellcraft would have been when he was drinking the tea.
Can I feed him my booze?
20?
You can
Arcana?
also make a sense motive check to see if he's under an enhancement. A 20, you recognize that he's under the effects of some sort of enchantment spell.
Yep.
You can force feed him the alcohol, but this does bring up some ethical concerns.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Not ethically.
You fucker. No, not ethically. Definitely
no,
not
because
ethically.
neutral good. I wouldn't do that
Yeah,
to like,
he's-
harm you.
He's said that he doesn't drink alcohol, so
Right.
Any idea how to? Do I have any idea how to?
there's this great spell called Dispel Magic.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of us are that high level.
What's wrong with him?
He's been enchanted.
Am I gagged?
I don't think so.
No.
No one said that they gagged you.
We would probably not gag you so that we could actually talk to you and see if you were fine and say, hey, you feeling better now?
Well, I don't know. How much of a fucking cunt does my party have to be to beat the shit out of me? I
Oh my
feel
God.
fine other than the fact that I'm internally bleeding from a monk pounding my fucking claws inside my face.
You're fine. Chill out.
Mason, you've been enchanted.
You shut your fucking mouth. You let me go right now. It's clear you don't want to come with me, but I need to leave.
No, you don't.
Can I make him?
Am I able to stand up?
No.
Okay,
They
so
literally have tied you up in a rope. So you're,
Alright,
you're
so-
pinned.
Well, I mean, like tied up, like legs or tied up arms, like
Tied up.
In order to
can't
do
go any-
what they wanted to do, they have to literally like hog tie you.
So
Okay.
I can brew a beer. Can I brew a tea?
Yes. Do you have tea components? I mean, you said you had alcohol before. That was fine. You can't just like make tea. Tea doesn't just appear. This isn't Star Trek: The Next Generation where you're like, oh, by the way, I have Earl Grey hot.
Well, could I make it out of like I don't know my travel rations or something?
Travel ration tea.
I don't know. That sounds more like a soup.
Feed him a healing soup.
I mean, tea literally needs tea leaves, right? I don't know that you can make anything non-tea-ish out of non-tea stuff.
You can do mint and other grasses and stuff like that, but that's not
Yeah.
the
Sure. Do you have anything
Nope.
like that?
I leave the party to find stuff.
Okay, make a survival check.
I mean, they're in a fucking city, so like, she could buy some.
I wouldn't have to go far.
Well, okay. Where are you going in the city to buy some?
Is there
It
a
turns out that the only trading post in the city is the bar you just came from.
fuck that noise?
Remember, I mentioned that they bought things off of travelers there.
Nope.
Yeah, so like you start talking to people, and like no one wants to talk to you.
I have an
alone.
18 for a survival check.
Yeah, you wander off into the woods. You come back an hour later with some nice mints.
Sweet.
You can
I make a
mint
tea.
Yeah.
You come back into the room and Mason's just gone, ah!
But here's the thing: by the time you come back, the spell's worn off of him.
Oh.
Doesn't mean that Mason's not any angry.
So here's the deal. Catherine has gone off for the hour. What's everybody else doing with Mason?
As I said, we'd probably bring him back to Nadia and just try to talk sense into him while we're there because we have no way of.
I think that
No.
Chazon could tell you the futility of that.
Yeah, he's been enchanted. Best we can do is just let him ride it
We
out.
could put him in a closet and close the door and check on him every 10 minutes or so. See how he's.
Wow. He is a humanoid being, man.
No.
You
He's
gonna
not-
throw him in a fucking closet after
You're gonna
hog tying him?
Throw him,
What
put
the-
him in a closet.
I love the
No.
idea that this is like the rise of Evil Dave. Like, this is the point in his life where he's like, fuck my party. I'm joining the witches. They threw me in a dark closet. With no food or water.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't let.
you literally put him in a closet.
That's
No, I
terrible.
probably
There's
wouldn't
no
let him
food
do
or
that.
water.
He's
Spends the
safer.
whole time trying to escape, but can't.
He's safer there. He can't get out. We can bar the door. We can sit in front of it. And he's not going to go anywhere until he
Of course.
cools off.
So while you have him in the closet, Nadia's two little boys.
All right, Arthur, I have a way to escape, and I want to get your opinion on this.
Okay, what is it?
Can I use bleed to lubricate myself out of the rope?
Okay,
would have
in
to
order to
move.
cast that spell, you have to make a spellcraft check versus the bondage or the ropes.
Okay,
It's very hard.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, let's
'Cause,
see
you
what
know,
the
I
difficulty
am-
is.
Yeah.
Oh
I
god.
will allow for this because I like the idea of you eventually
scared.
escaping.
Blood is a coagulant.
Right, and it's super fucking cold outside, but I'm okay with him bleeding for a little while until.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Wow, this is just
Can
going.
I brand the rope a heretic and cut it?
I think that you have to target a creature with that.
Yeah.
Let's see
Worth
here.
asking.
In
Hemp
order to
is-
cast a spell while pinned, it's 10 plus 4 plus. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty easy for you. It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, it
Bleed?
is.
Yeah, I mean, it takes you a couple tries, but eventually you're able to cast it. You start bleeding, but it's so cold that your blood, like, freezes fairly soon. No, wait, you're inside. Shit.
I'm inside.
Okay, yeah, you start bleeding. I mean, it dries after a short time, but you do manage to get some, like, movement in your hands.
Okay. Enough to maybe give me a bonus to see if I can break it with my
Sure.
claws.
I think that probably after 10 minutes you'll automatically break free.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the deal. We've set the scene here.
Oh
Catherine
my
is
gosh,
still
I never
outside
left.
gathering mint, right? Eviega and Chazon are guarding the door of the dark closet where you locked him
Would they
in.
really have got it? I imagine this.
They
these-
literally said they're guarding it.
I was sitting on the door.
Yeah, they
leaning up
literally
against-
said that. And Nadia...
Nah, I'm probably messing with, like, being social, saying thank you for letting us use your home, etc.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Nadia's kids
yeah.
are coming to talk to you. Orm and Mjolnir. And
Mjolnir?
they don't, they're like afraid of Eviega as young men are of beautiful women. You know. But they're all like, Chazon is so cool. I'm gonna grow up to be a blind person just like you.
Oh my gosh.
And like they're like, yeah, look at how cool you are. You're so good at fighting with swords and bows and stuff. And they're like chasing each other around the room, and one's like, I want to be Chazon. And he's like, no, you have to be Viega. I'm gonna be Chazon.
How old are these kids?
They're 5.
Okay.
You don't have kids. You don't have to be blind to be great.
Oh, Arthur, I have escape artist. I don't know why I didn't use that.
Yeah, that would have been smart to use. How many ranks do you have in it?
5.
Yeah, you definitely will
Ooh.
escape.
Wait, what?
Okay, so I think that this makes for a perfect stopping point. Is the moment where a bloodied Mason, like we have the night vision cam as Mason, like bloody Mason just escapes from the ropes and is about to open the door. Eviega and Chazon are watching these little kids pretend to be them and have like mock stick fights in the middle of the living room, while Nadia is like flipping her enormously long ponytail around, just like, try not to put your brother's eye out, just so we can become a secret sword fighter like Chazon.
Yeah.
And Catherine is like out doing like bird stuff, gathering mint. Not to be
should
bird racist,
never-
but I assume it involves putting your beak down and hooking stuff up with your mouth. Okay.
Never left.
Do we have any closing thoughts before we get back to the explosive conclusion that's going to be next? Yeah, I feel like this is... You know how I normally try to include some sort of cliffhanger, but I never get around to it? This is a good cliffhanger. Or 2 weeks from now, we're going to come back and see what happens with angry Mason escaping his confines.
Huh? He's still in the suggestion at this point, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. A
he?
bloody, angry, freed Mason.
Yeah, it only took me 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I
so
have
it's
to
like
get out.
15 minutes into an hour-long spell.
Did we relieve him of his weapons when we stuffed him in the closet?
Nope. You didn't say
No one
nothing
said
about that. You tied me up and threw me in a closet and locked the door and watched some kids play. That was your first mistake.
That's what happens when you leave.
I said, I'm still leaning up against the door.
Okay. Again,
It's really
we'll
Mike
resolve this
Myers.
next
How that works.
We'll resolve it. I feel like I finally got the fuck you cliffhanger I need. Of course, there's only one person watching right now, so... But fortunately, you on YouTube, yes, you, I'm talking directly to you, you're cliffhanged. Unless this is really far in the future, and you just go to the next video in the playlist that immediately explains what happens.
I don't know. They might need to go wash the dishes or something like that, and they told their
Oh,
mum
yeah.
that they would have to wait.
Oh, okay.
And their mum's like, "You go watch one more video before you go to bed." And she sounds like Mason for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get that, but... Any closing thoughts before we wrap it up here?
A good time.
Well, I
Crazy.
have a sneaking suspicion next episode some bartender is going to get fucking shanked.
Yep.
Like she'll just I'll just kick in the door, just walk up to her and just go shink and stab it right into her fucking chest.
It's shanking time.
I heard you associate with witches.
Yeah.
Shank.
And then I whisper in her ear, "Hello."
Is it me you're looking
My
for?
name is Mason. And you are a heretic.
You need to come up with something more badass than that, man.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, you
tell
gotta
me what-
have some Samuel L. Jackson Pulp Fiction shit.
Maybe something like
Furious anger.
You need to put in some like storm imagery, man. Ghost
What?
Raid's like
I don't really understand what it is, but
The
that's some
wind,
cold
lightning.
shit.
wind, lightning, storms.
Mason could already do that. You've just never seen him do it.
Ah, you gotta factor some of that into your.
Oh my
Mason.
god, I should have totally fucking used that in the fight with the party.
What?
Oh my god, I should have totally fucking used
Storm
that.
clap or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and make everyone just fucking spin around in vortexes and drag them with me. With the power of wind. Go through the portal again. I can use that 9 times a day. There's only 3, you fuckers.
Well, maybe you can use it to push the door down.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd
I
you
like
have to
the
say
idea of the
something?
door exploding outwardly and there's angry Mason standing there. Like, you're coming with me to the portal. Caca, caca.
That a fucking
For some
rage.
reason, he turned into a pirate.
Yeah.
Oh no, pirate tinnies.
The pigeon pirate.
Arg.
I still haven't gotten over the last Tengu pirate that I fixed.
Yeah, he fucking shanked you hard, bro.
That was like a 51 damage. Wasn't it like a scimitar,
It's-
intensified shocking grass scimitar crit?
Basically, his sword exploded within your body.
I was,
There was a smoking hole at the far side of his body, so yeah.
Yeah.
like,
He
it's
was
a
like,
little- no,
"Only
I think it was a
someone
rapier.
Help me by flanking him.
I think it was a rapier. It's like a bunch of bullet wounds. Like it's a tiny hole going in, but going out, it's just blackened.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's going to be interesting. It was fun today. Frustrating at times.
Hey man, if you don't want to fucking Mason to talk about shit, well,
I
too
like,
bad.
no, I really like how everyone was coming down on Mason for sharing information, and Mason's like, "You're literally wearing a bow on your back, You're wearing nothing."
Oh,
He wasn't
you
like,
have a headband around your head that says monk on it. Like,
No, I'm not.
fuck, it's like, yeah. And then they tell her that I'm like fucking powered by Jesus Christ, the fucking.
no, we said you were mental.
yeah, they
Not
said you were
powered
touched
by
by the
Jesus Christ.
gods.
Yeah, well, to Mason you said that, so that's what.
All right. All right, cool. So the party's self-destructing.
Like all your campaigns.
Yeah, like all my campaigns. Slow self-destruction.
Yeah.
This campaign has had a really high rate of both player turnover and character turnover. You guys have been alive for like 2 sessions in a row.
Yeah, somebody's gotta die
That
now.
might be a new track record. I feel
Oh,
like the
Arn.
person that isn't going to die is Mason. Like, he'll always be alive.
Yeah, Mason will always live. He's not stupid enough to throw himself away.
He slowly becomes more and more hardened against the parties, and like eventually just joins the witches at the end.
I'm
Oh my
kind of
God.
surprised he hasn't slipped into evil territory by now, though.
I don't know, man. I hit him hard enough.
I don't think he's done anything yet.
No, Well, here's the thing: as an Inquisitor, I can jump in and out of whatever. I can go lawful and chaotic,
Yeah.
neutral as much as I want. Like I can jump between them.
You just can't go to the extreme.
No, I can't go to the stream. No.
So you can't go lawful good or anything like that.
Yeah, but
Neutral,
all the
neutral.
neutrals I can do, so I can swing as much as round as I want. So like it behooves me to do whatever I like, pretty much. So he's like the perfect character for me. Because sometimes I just want to be nice, and sometimes I want to tell the mom that she's a bad mother and that her children's dead.
That's pretty reasonable.
Mm.
All right, guys. I feel like that's a good note to end on. The
Yeah.
fact that Dave's character is morally judging of other people,
Yeah.
Isn't he
like an
always?
Inquisitor should be.
Yeah. Man, I wish that brand stuck. Holy crap, do I wish that brand stuck. Oh, that would have been so good.
All right.
Heretic.
I feel like
Yeah.
this is the